Bingo? How you doing, Bingo? What you doing there, mate?
Hey, girlies. So here are Muffin and Chloe, who are staying with me.
Oh, here comes Bluey.
Yeah, and then Bluey and Bingo, who are getting ready to make a long journey all the way up the length of the Appalachian Mountain Range.
1,100 miles-ish or so.
Yeah, to their new home with my friend Morgan.
Hey, everybody.
So Morgan, we've known for a while that this was coming. So tell me about your love at first sight with Bluey and Bingo.
All right, so the last time I was here was February.
Yep.
And I drove down from Charlotte. I think I got here, it was like around 8 o'clock at night.
Yep.
You were texting me like, oh, do you want to have dinner? I'm like, sure. And you're like, oh, we might have some baby goats too. And I'm like, oh, cool. I pull in and they had like just hit the ground.
Yeah, the kids were all out here excited. They were like, we gotta go to the barn.
I know, and so I'm like, first thing I do before I'm even like walking into your house is like, oh, wow. And like, that was when Bluey was born.
Was that your first time seeing a brand new baby goat?
I mean, I've seen like day olds, but like,
yeah, she was
like
10 minutes old.
Yeah. No, that was definitely the earliest I've ever seen one. And so, yeah. And then that night, we just spent most of that night hanging out in your barn, waiting for the rest of the labor. And like, Bingo was born by the next morning when we were woken up. And like, yeah, I think that was the thing. Like, I had no intention of ever adding more goats into the mix, but here I am back to bring them home.
You caught the goat contagion.
It's not goat math, but it's like goat algebra or something. I feel like I felt susceptible to.
So yeah, Morgan's goats he has 3 wethers.
I have 3 wethers, yeah.
And they have names from the show Bluey. So by the end of the weekend where Morgan was here, and he just happened to be here the week of kidding for us, he and the kids had conspired and named all the baby goats Bluey names. Of course, he named Bluey and Bingo. And I saw the wheels turning from the beginning, and I was just like, we'll just give it some time to simmer. And at the end, I was like, hey.
Yeah, and then like, talked to my wife when I got back, and I think it was probably a week later less.
She was on Team Goat before you were, wasn't she?
Well, so, all right, so going back in the day, well before we even had the farm, if we were ever talking about, oh, what animals do we want? She would always talk about wanting goats. We've had a lot of other animals. I mean, like hundreds of birds. We've got almost 30 cattle now, pigs. Yeah. Like, and so like goats always kind of fell to the background, and because I was so focused on growing trees, I was always like, oh no, goats. No goats. But it was because I got those 3 wethers and I liked them so much, plus just, I don't know, being here for that and getting to know them, that's where I'm like, now I'm going to try my hand at milking a goat or 2 in the not too distant future.
Well, you guys you're growing so much. You need so little food from the store, and so adding dairy in just on a very small scale is going to give you a lot more options of what you can do.
I mean, definitely like this time of year, like, most, like all of our meat's coming from the farm, most of our produce, it's like maybe a little bit of bread and the dairy stuff, so the butter, the milks, and so and cheese, and so add that into the mix. Who knows?
It's going to be really cool. Well, I'm glad the girls are going to a good home. We will actually miss them. You know, normally when we know we're going to be selling goats, we don't, like, they're gone by this point. So the boys have spent a lot of time with them, but I'm glad we'll get to watch them on Goldchaw Farm.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
No, I'm the worst.
Easy for you.
I'm the worst YouTuber. I've like taken my friend through my garden, and I'm now turning my camera.
I mean, you're just showing me these like gigantic Jack and the Beanstalk beans that, like, I can see this letting me climb up to the clouds.
Yeah, right? But I'm sitting here showing him all this stuff, and then I'm like, oh wait,
I tasted like a very bitter pea and then a bitter melon that was disgusting. It's all interesting stuff that we've been seeing here.
Yeah, these I mostly just grew because I love to grow a weirdo thing. You know, I just love something wild in the garden that's unusual, and I just want to see what happens.
It looks mythical. I mean, it really does.
This is essentially like, I think 6 seeds, 3 on each side.
Wow.
And that's how much is growing from it.
How long has it been established? I mean, this is just like one season?
Oh, yeah. You know, I planted in our spring, so it's probably like, what, April, late April, May.
Wow.
And yeah, it's all over the place, which I'm hoping, I don't know, none of them are really dried out yet. They're so big. My hope was to like let them dry out and save the seeds for them, because I just, I figured I could share seeds with people, and I don't know, we'll see. It's my first time with them.
It's impressive.
Yeah, I just love anything that's wild. And then here I've got Jerusalem artichokes, sunchokes.
fartichokes.
Yeah, fartichokes. Exactly.
I actually love. I mean, we were talking the other night about duck fat. Like, fry some Jerusalem artichokes sliced thin in duck fat. Ooh,
oh, that sounds really good. I have to do that. Yeah, so I'll let these go a little longer, but these beds will be full. I'll have a lot this year, and then they'll just come back. I have them in the beds to contain them, because how much do you have to worry about things becoming terribly invasive? Is that
There's some things, like, like, so for example, I have like a lot of black locust trees.
Yeah.
And if I don't mow around there,
yeah,
I could get like a thicket of black locusts.
Right, okay.
So certain things, but like
But
annuals,
like trees,
no.
not things like...
Yeah, it's only like mint would be another one.
Right.
Like the basic perennials that you can have, those can be a problem, but like annuals, they just die so hard that you don't really have to worry about it too much.
We have to keep these contained because they will just completely take over an area.
Yeah.
My plan was to multiply them, and then this year I'm going to take the extra and plant them along my tree lines, because I don't mind them taking over in wild areas. But yeah, I should have a lot this year. For the most part, this garden is done, and I'm not really doing much with it.
I love getting the close-up insect shots.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and last time, I was at your place this time last year for Homesteaders of New England, and I was noting the use of sweet potato vines in a lot of the local landscaping, and I was like, yeah, those things take over here. I don't mind it, I like that they take over, but yeah, this is my garden every fall because of sweet potato vines.
Now, I've never grown sweet potatoes because we can have the vines, but you're never going to get a tuber worth much.
Well, yeah, they're 125 days or something like that, so you just don't have time.
And so, like if you just dig up through here, you're going to find a whole bunch of sweet potatoes. Is that just...
Well, these are in pots, so like that's coming out of these pots, and these are ornamental. So technically, yes, they do have a root, but it's not good. So it's not like what you would grow. I typically will grow them in the ground, and I didn't grow any this year. Normally, we're digging them like right before the frost comes because I plant them out in May, and they're not ready until like, the month before a frost comes. They need a long season. Wow. Yeah, so you've actually never seen my garden
not
with anything in it
not
before.
In person, no.
Yeah,
because like sometimes you'll have like some greenhouse.
To the south.
I know, yeah. I mean, like I said, you can see I'm melting. And now you put the shade cloth up. It's like, like I'm growing pumpkins in my greenhouse right now, and it gets a little hot.
Yeah.
Like on a really, really hot day, but not too bad. But you just basically throw the shade cloth up.
So last year at this time we had a shade cloth over that section, but Helene ripped it up, and so we ended up not replacing it this year, and we'll rebuild something. But yeah, I pretty much have to have shade cloth or else my garden's done in like August, mid-August. Right. Yeah, I was watching your garden tour video with Allison, and like how lush and lovely your garden is during this time of year is foreign to me, because it is like completely desolate by end of August here because it's too hot for anything.
Well, I mean, it's crazy too because we've had the driest summer like since we've lived there.
And your garden still looks like that, having not watered it. Yeah.
Allison like usually waters it like twice a year.
Yeah.
Right when she's getting it going.
Here are the pumpkins I was telling you about that are a local heirloom.
Huh.
And they grow like crazy. I mean, I've got them, they volunteer all over the place now. But I don't know if you're going to be doing giant pumpkins, you probably don't want to try to grow any others.
I would try to do this.
If you want to take one of these, you can. That'd probably be the best way to get seeds home, and then you can try it too.
Try them out when I go.
Yeah.
All right, grab it.
I'd grab a good looking one if you're wanting to save seeds. Yeah, that's a good one. Because if you want to save seeds, you want to save from a nice one. Yeah, this is brassicas. Which is a dance of when we're going to start those, because you got to start them late enough that they don't go straight to seed, but early enough that they have time to actually get established before we do freeze, because we will freeze, but just not a lot.
So when do you start?
If I start from seed, I start them in like middle of July, and then I just have to keep them in the air conditioning more or less for that first month and a half or so. These I bought started plants, and we just put them in. Maya planted these while I was in Scotland. So yeah.
What are these?
That is Pippin's Golden Honey. Have you ever had that pepper?
No.
It's really good.
I was just wondering if you're like setting me up for an episode of Hot Ones or something. Oh my god, that was good.
Oh, let me start asking you grilling questions.
I'm already dripping, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite peppers. It's really good.
It's really nice.
Good flavor. Getting the goaties accommodation for their drive?
Yeah.
You excited, Morgan?
Yeah, I actually am very excited. I'm very nervous, though, I will admit. And I mean,
Why? You have goats.
it's not getting
The
there.
traveling.
I am not even remotely nervous. It's the between here and Peacham, Vermont that I'm a little nervous about. That's where the nerves
It's
are.
over 1,000-mile drive.
People have done crazier things with animals. I mean, Jessica transported our goats in the backseat of a van.
That wasn't that far though.
If I catch a dog park, I will walk them.
Did you get collars and stuff?
I did.
Yeah.
I got the collars. I got leashes in the truck already. Yeah, so we'll collar them up and.
Take them on a little dog cart walk.
Look, my dogs are a little weird.
So,
I'm
like-
sorry.
At like a Love's dog park, if the dog goes to the bathroom, don't you have to pick it up?
The goats.
Yeah, you have like some tweezers or something.
Some chopsticks and just...
That's a good point. I didn't think about that part.
That's funny. You gonna miss Bluey and Bingo?
Yeah.
Kinda. But you've known, probably helps because you've known the whole time where they were going, huh? Look, y'all are some tired boys after the lake yesterday. Yesterday we had our last hurrah for the summer. One last lake day. And I got tired boys today. This is looking very fall-ish.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Your straw, your hay, your pumpkin.
pumpkin spice latte season.
Yeah.
Goat transport.
That's right, you need help.
They're so dramatic.
I know. This is, I will admit, we're not going to do something fun. But the end is going to be great.
I mean, the weather might not be fun for a bit, but you'll have Yeah.
Come on, Bingo. You want to try to pick her up? No? Too heavy?
I'm just too tired.
I was preparing Morgan last night for the fact that Nubian goats are very vocal. And I was like, just so you're prepared. And I was like, they're probably not going to go quietly into the night.
Bingo started good.
And I was like, and when they get to your house, they probably are, they are also going to be very, very vocal about their displeasure of the change of scenery.
There you go.
It's okay.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
All right, girls.
Oh, actually, let me
Do you think they'll like the snow, Mom?
The snow, yeah, I think they will. That's what I was saying. I'm glad that they're going with a little bit of time before the cold starts because they have their summer coats on for South Carolina. They're going to have to fluff up in the next month or so.
But did they actually get fluffy?
Oh, yeah. The goats always get fluffy in the winter. But they're going to get real fluffy up there.
Oh, very
They're so
fluffy.
pretty.
They're gonna have to. Are they gonna have kids?
Yeah. I mean,
With Barnacus
eventually.
in them?
No, those are
I'm going to have
weathers.
to find a
They're
buck
weathers?
eventually or figure something out.
Yeah. They won't breed till next year. They're still little girls now.
Yeah. Beautiful baby girls.
Yeah.
Up, down, left, right, B, A, select, start. You guys are probably too young to know what that means. Your dad definitely knows what that means.
What's it from?
So, there used to be a video game called Contra, and like, there was a code that would get you 30 lives.
It's like a cheat code.
It's the cheat code to get 30 lives.
So you set your code to that?
Yeah, I set my locker code to that, yeah. That way I don't forget it. Bingo, don't get any ideas.
Dunking a bunch of water into the thing.
There we go. This way when I go to the gas stations I can refill this up.
Yeah. So you don't have to buy it.
That's nice how that's covered to keep it from splashing out everywhere. Well, they're chewing. She's nibbling on hay, so that's a good sign that she's
drinking.
not stressed
Yeah.
out.
Oh no, my SD card's full.
What do you all think of the accommodations? And then they drove away into the sunset to their happily ever after. Morgan made a really great video. This all happened a couple weeks ago, and I'm a little late getting it up, but Morgan made a really awesome video of his whole trip. It's totally worth the watch. I'll put a link to it down below. And at this point, I can gladly tell you the girls are getting adjusted to their new home in Vermont. They have gotten fluffy. Just in a couple weeks, they've fluffed up big time because it's already mildly freezing at night there. So they're making the adjustment and being doted on. Yeah, I'll show you a video of what they look like. All right, y'all ready? We are getting ready Where are we going?
Skate park.
To the skate park. That's fun. Big brother Jackson is here today. He doesn't have school, and so he has invited the boys to go to the skate park because his last injury from skating is better, so he's already back on the skateboard. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Go check out Morgan's video. I was glad to let you guys be a fly on the wall while our friend visited. We always love when Morgan's here. I bless you guys. Until next time.